Hey everyone, this is Disc Junkie, and today I'm back to review Kill Bill Volume 1, the limited edition box set from Japan. Now, this is a release which has been out of print for quite some time, and for me, this actually has a bit of a story behind it, because I actually owned the standard keepcase edition from Japan, which is included in this box set, and I've always wanted this box set, and then just out of the blue, like a couple of weeks ago, I got a message from Mistahduke here on YouTube. I'll leave a link below, so be sure to check him out. And he basically said that, I found this auction, there's this thing on eBay I really want to buy, but I'm not able to bid for it. And he was like, can you please help me out? I'll pay you back via PayPal if you just forward the item to me. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I got some money, I'll do it, no problem. So basically what I was bidding for was this Kill Bill box set. What happened was that I bid for the item. It was shipped from Japan to me, and while it's in transit, I get a message from Mistahduke saying that, I'm a big fan of your channel, and truth be told, I only want the keep case. I don't actually want the entire deluxe box set. So, as a thank you for helping me out, I want you to take all the goodies, just send me the keep case and the movie, the disc inside, and you can keep the exterior box and all the, little bonus items for yourself, and complete your own set into this wonderfully awesome thing that you've been wanting for several years. I was just stunned, and it's such an incredible gesture. So yeah, just major thanks to Mistahduke. I don't know how long I would have waited until I bought this if it wasn't for you. And, well, I didn't actually buy it. I got it for free, but you know what I mean. Anyway, let's begin. And first off, we have a plastic slipcase for this ginormously thick box set. Actually, I think this is considered to be the front. I use this as the front because I think it's a nicer image, but I believe this is actually the normal front cover. So yeah. Now what's interesting about this plastic slipcase is that it's actually see-through. So if I move this, you'll notice that you actually have transparent parts, so you can see the image through it. And the same goes for the back cover here, which is also quite clever, because here you have a sheet for the sword, and then you have the sword print in the background, so when you put the plastic slip on, it looks like you get the sheet onto the sword. So yeah, just such a clever design, and yeah, I could do this all day, except it would probably create some kind of odd sexual tension. So let's just remove the plastic slipcase. Not very sturdy, but it is nicely glued. It is a good fit. It's not too big, like it gets wobbly or whatever, and it's not too tight. So yeah, very nicely done there. And then we get to the interior box, which is just so fucking sturdy and so fucking well made. This was just pretty much every collector who received this was just blown away when this came out on the market, because it was so very nicely done. And I have to agree, it is definitely the best version to get of Kill Bill Volume 1. And there's also a limited edition box set in a similar style done for Kill Bill Volume 2. So I think both these, the Japanese editions are easily the best versions to get for both Volume 1 and Volume 2. But anyway, here we get the box. We can just check out what it looks like without the plastic slipcase. So there we go. All sides are very nicely designed. Bright yellow color, really splashy, strong red. It's just a fantastically well-designed box, in my opinion. And then we have this, which works actually like a little door, and you actually have a small sort of textile fabric, not really a handle, but it is sort of glued on here, so you can actually hold it and open the door. So yeah, I don't know, it feels a bit Japanese for some reason, so it feels fitting to the movie, sort of a ninja samurai thing. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass here, but yeah, I like it. It's very cool. And first up, I'm just gonna take out the standard keepcase edition. So basically, this was what I sent over to Mistahduke, and I actually sent him my copy because I was trusting enough, and I thought it was such a nice gesture of him to let me have all the deluxe box and the stuff. So I just sent him my copy prior to receiving this, and I throw in a little bonus item which he really liked. So he actually has a video of that which you can check out. I'll leave a link for that as well. Anyway, here we got the standard keepcase edition, and it's just a keepcase, but still I do like the look of it. And what's interesting about the Japanese release in particular is that it's the only version that's completely uncut. There's a little bit more gore, and also like a lot of the fight that the House of Blue leaves, which is partially in black and white, it's actually in full color in this version, so you get to see all the blood spatters and stuff, which is, you know, it's just the best version to get. You can't really beat this because it's the only completely uncut version. So here we have some small promotional flyers and whatnot. Here we have a collector's booklet, which is also quite nicely designed. Just flip through this. Obviously, you know, this is all in Japanese, but, you know, still a cool booklet, and they tend to do very nice things in Japan, even if it's printed in Japanese. It's a very nice bonus. Here are just some more flyers, as well as a Kill Bill Volume 2 discount ticket. So I don't know exactly how that works, but yeah, very cool anyway. And then we just have the disc. Simple keep case, so I'm not really gonna take anything out, but it does have the envelope hub, my favorite hub. I just love every inch of this fucking thing. And now let's move on to the other stuff. And next up we have a shirt, which is actually, this is actually an identical shirt to the shirt that Uma Thurman wears in the movie. It's actually the exact same print with like the Japanese on it and stuff. Yeah, what the fuck. I'm actually gonna open this. Just folding this up a little bit so you can see the print I'm talking about. So there we have it, like the Okinawa, Japan t-shirt, which Uma Thurman wears in the like the scene where she's going to Japan to meet Hattori Hanzo and get her sword and stuff. So if you've seen the movie, you'll easily recognize this. Whew, and that took a really long time to get back into the plastic, but it's back in there now and it looks okay, so yeah. The magic of editing at work, my friends. And now we pull out this little thing, which is quite an intricate little cardboard box within the box. And speaking of boxes within the box, this is just the inside of the box. Very sturdy, as you can tell. Now here is a paper wraparound, or OBI strip, I think they call it in Japan, which just wraps around the outer box. So on it you just have like a bit of promotional info, and like the contents and stuff like that. So yeah, always like to keep these, and if you're a collector, you know what that's all about. Now here we have this little cardboard box. I'm just going to turn it over. On the back side there, just all yellow, which contains a number of items. And first up we're going to take a look at this, which is one of those typical Japanese items, and there's also one of these in the Volume 2 box set. And this is something called a bear brick. And a bear brick is a small, almost, I don't know, Lego-like character, but still a bit different. And it's one of those really popular things in Japan, which tend to go for a lot of money. A lot of the time they release like promotional versions of these, you know, in very bizarre designs. And this is a Kill Bill variation. So here you have this little thing, and basically all the bear bricks have the same shape to them. So they all have this, you know, original mold, and they have the little ears and stuff, and then they just have different color variations on them. And these are quite, you know, quite collectible items in Japan. You know, there's a lot of people collecting these bear bricks, and yeah, like I said, some of them are very limited and go for ridiculous amounts of money. And I think you can only get this bear brick in this box set. So that is quite a cool bonus item. But I'm not going to take it out of the plastic seal because you can't reseal it. So just going to keep it like that. Now next up we have this, which also comes with a plastic seal. And it's a miniature plastic sword, sort of a replica of the Hattori Hanzo sword in the movie, I suppose. And here's just a small, yeah, whatever that says. So I'm actually gonna open this. There we go. And this is in a two-part plastic mold, so you know you can shake stuff around and it doesn't move at all, so it's a big plus. There we go, as you can tell, very nice mold, everything stays in place. So here we have one of these little red, I have no idea what this is for. And then we have a small plastic stand, also quite nice. I'm actually gonna have to just pour everything out like this in order to get them out of the box. First we have a sword which we can put together. Now this is obviously a plastic sword. This is actually a very hard plastic, and I think you can actually use this as like a letter opener because it is that sharp and that hard. And basically then you just stick these things on here and like so. So there you have the sword. So now you can go fight people with letters. And you also have the sheath for the sword, which obviously fits very nicely together. So there you go. This thing is a small sort of Kill Bill sign. I'm not sure, maybe you're just putting it in front of that. Yeah, I think that's just it. You just like a stand like that. You can go two ways with this. Either you can have the sword like that, or you can take the sword out and then you can actually keep the sheath like that and keep the sword on display like that. So it's your own choice, and whatever you do, I think, you know, it is a very nicely detailed little stand. But yeah, being a collector, I'm actually gonna put everything back in its place. Just brought it out to show you because that's what a great guy I am. But anyway, really big thank you to Mistahduke. This was an awesome gesture, and I'm so happy that I finally own this thing. But before we end, I'm actually gonna show you another item which was originally only available for pre-orders when you bought the standard keepcase edition. And this is something which a lot of people really, you know, just freak out over because it's so cool, and I love this. This is a promotional limited edition rider suit slipcase. It's like made from the typical sort of wind jacket material, and it's just so awesome. So basically what you do is you take the keepcase and you just slip it into this thing, and it's a perfect fit, and you actually have a zipper that works. Yeah, I know what you're all thinking when I'm doing that. This is just one of the most clever marketing ploys I've ever seen. Such a cool design, and it was also like one of the first sort of jacket designs to hit the market. I mean, today we have like a ton of these. We have the Grease jacket, we have like Slumdog Millionaire, more Grease jackets, and you know, it's just really become like a snowball thing where, you know, it's just become like its own sub-genre in packaging today. Like, you know, these sort of miniature clothing jacket designs, and yeah, this was one of the very first that we saw. I for one have never seen one prior to this, I believe, and so by that standard it is also a very cool item, and one of my favorite jacket designs actually. But the reason that I have this, I actually bought the rider suit jacket separately. I bought it on eBay. What's interesting or noteworthy is that even though this was supposed to be just a promotional item for the pre-orders of the standard keepcase edition, and it wasn't supposed to be included with the deluxe box set, a lot of the companies, you know, they just ended up with a lot of ones that just didn't sell, because I guess a lot of people didn't pre-order it. So basically, you know, there were boxes left, and so they just started shipping them together with the deluxe box set as well on a lot of stores, and you know, people on eBay started selling them. So definitely something to pick up for the Japanese Kill Bill keepcase if you own the keepcase edition. But anyway, that's it from me today. I really hope you enjoyed this, and as usual, I hope to see you all next time.